Hey guys, it's your girl Chris Shante, and today we're going to be taking a look back at the first 2 months after weight loss surgery. Make sure you stay tuned for all of the information that I'm going to give you guys, especially if you're doing this yourself. I'm going to include the audio of the first visit that I had right after surgery, and the information she gives is very critical. I wish I would have listened as much as the information that she gave me. So please go ahead and watch everything. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I'm going to also do a weigh-in for the first 2 months, the differences. So I hope you enjoy, and here we go. So I thought I'd take this moment to update y'all. I'm just chilling in my brother's house by myself for a second. When my nieces come home, then yeah, you'll definitely hear that. So I just thought I'll update y'all right now. So today is Sunday. Had surgery Thursday. Got a G still down. I see a lot of people be up moving around at this time, by now. But when they say this is literally a personal journey, everybody's journey is different. I'm just not one of those that can get up and just walk. I have one incision that burns like crazy when I stand up. And it's because of the weight of my stomach, because my stomach is so large. It's the largest thing on me. So one of the incisions is just awkward. And the glue that's on it, I'm guessing, is also making it burn. I don't know. But every time I stand up, it's terrible, y'all. So, I feel it getting better because I can use a little bit of my stomach muscle. Before, it was just a no. You could not use your tummy muscles. It was crazy. But right now, I can use a little bit of it. Right now, I think it's just the burning sensation of the incision, because it feels like it's being pulled. So I just been in the bed and then in this office chair, rocking back and forth for a little bit. I got my heating pad on. I also got some feet compressor things from Amazon, because I'm not able. I'm able to walk. Don't get me wrong. I'm able to walk, but I have to hold my stomach when I walk. So with that being said, it's just to make sure that circulation is going. I went ahead and bought that. Trying to get used to drinking water and taking all these medications. Look, I took some Tylenol extra strength. The full pills, I did not. I felt that all up in my back, y'all. So we have to make them into a powder, and I've been taking the powder. It's nasty, but it's better than taking the full pills. But I'm supposed to be already on the pills that they gave me for after surgery, and those are some tranquilizers. Ugh. So when my brother come back, we're gonna start taking them. Randomly, I get these random feelings in my stomach. It's weird. You can feel stuff moving around. It's just, don't know, it's out of there. But a lot of people say this is like the regretting stage. I don't regret a thing. I don't regret a thing at this moment. Maybe something down the road, I don't know. As you all seen on my liquid diet, like that was like a mental thing that I was going through, trying to get through, and got discouraged a little bit, but you know, I made it through. Sorry, y'all, the light is changing, but anyway. With this part, this is more a physical thing. I don't feel anything mental about this. It's more of a physical, because it's a physical hurt, I guess. So right now I'm just waiting for that incision to be a heck of a lot better than what it is right now, and I'll be more mobile. I'm so used to being mobile. Having people do stuff for me is weird. I'm more of a person that helps other than people helping me. So it's like I want to do stuff for myself, but my brother won't let me. Anyway, just been a little uncomfortable overall, but this too shall pass. One more thing. See, the light came back a little bit, so things that I wasn't really like prepared for. It makes sense now when I think about it, but yeah. So my voice sound like this because my throat is semi-sore. Like, it goes in and out from being sore. I guess it's because of the stuff that I'm eating. I mean, not eating, but drinking. I've been drinking water for the most part, but ever since I had a freaking popsicle at the hospital that they gave me, I don't think it was sugar-free. So when she gave it to me, like, I fell asleep right after I drank. I mean, I, like, had a little bit of it. And then when I woke up, I just had a sore throat. And I was like, dang, I should have known better to just have that. But anyway, so my throat is in and out of feeling sore. And then it's a little weird, too, because every now and then it's like, I don't know, it's like maybe a burp will come up or something. I don't know. But it hurts every now and then, and it just stops whatever I'm saying, or if I'm drinking something. Also, I had a bump up here. It's kind of going away now. But, it was like a you know those puberty bumps that you usually get when you hit puberty. I got one of those probably like the day after the surgery. So my hormones is definitely trying to figure out what's going on. But that's just not going away. Who this dang lighting? Anyway, I wanted to talk about that. The sore throat, the pimple, and I feel like it was something else I was supposed to. I figured it out, y'all. I'm gonna get my little life together. Okay. Just editing that video, I forgot to hit on 2 points. It was hard for me to drink water. It wasn't because I couldn't drink water, it's because I didn't want to drink water. And it was hard to do the little sips that they want you to do. It's like, can we just check it already and be done with it? So I wasn't getting my water in. You're gonna hear me actually talking to the doctor about what I drink and stuff like that, because I could barely get down a full protein drink, and I was trying my best to get at least 2 bottles of water in, and Gatorade was going down pretty good too, sugar-free. Well, Gatorade 0. Give me a drink. It was hard for me to move around. Like I said, I could walk, but it wasn't that it was hard for me to walk or that I couldn't walk. It's more of I couldn't stand too long. Like, it just felt like my stomach got heavier as I was walking, so I couldn't walk as much as I needed to, basically. And thankfully I didn't have too much of a gas pain in order for me to have to walk. Like I said, of course, if you can and able to walk, please do that, because that helps you with your blood clots. That's why I bought the thing from Amazon to help with leg circulation. And I still got up a little, periodically throughout that time and did what I needed to do, because your girl wasn't going to go out like that, okay? So I had to work on drinking, and yeah, I was having pain off and on. My brother had me on a time schedule when it came to taking extra strength Tylenol, okay? So it was, overall that week was seriously a physical obstacle. There we go. That's the word. Look. Anyway, so that was a physical obstacle. There was nothing mental about that, other than trying to get the drinks, the liquid in. But other than that, yeah, that week was full of that. And then you'll see in my next video that I would have the conversation with my doctor about what I was drinking, how everything was going, and how I started my medication, all that other stuff.
Hello. How are you?
You doing yourself?
Good. Is your pulse rate usually high?
When I move around, yeah.
Like even before surgery?
Yes.
No. Are you drinking?
No. I mean, sorry. That automatically goes to like
alcohol.
So I'm like, no.
Okay, I'm like, excuse me? Okay, yeah, I understand. But we almost the same age, so yeah, no. In this setting, are you drinking means are you drinking water?
Right. I'm drinking majority.
What are you
of the 40?
Okay. Tell me how much you're drinking. How much are we drinking?
It's roughly like 38-40, like literally
Of water?
barely. Yeah.
Okay. And what else?
I try to drink the Premier, but it's like I don't mind drinking it. It's just I don't know.
You full?
Yeah, it's probably.
Does it sit right?
It sits right. It's just I guess I don't want it.
Okay.
I'm trying to drink it.
Yeah, this is unfortunately, I mean, like what we've almost all dealt with almost our whole lives is always wanting more than we should have and wanting a whole other mindset this week and next week. Doesn't matter if you want it, doesn't matter if it sounds good. I mean, we gotta get it in.
Yeah.
How many protein shakes are you getting?
Barely one a day.
Okay, no, you're getting one though? I'm good with that. I mean, I want you to get up to 2.
Right.
But I'm good, one's pretty good. What else are you getting?
Gatorade. That's it.
How much Gatorade?
I try to drink like the 12-ounce one, the little tiny one. I drink that, and then the majority of it is just water from those two things.
So you're getting 52 ounces of fluids. If you're getting 12 ounces of Gatorade and 40 ounces of water.
Probably not 40 ounces of water, but like between it is hitting 40.
You said 32 to, how many ounces of water you think? You think you're hitting 40?
So the water, I normally do like one bottle, and that's what?
16?
16, right. And then the 12, and then what's the protein?
You have a protein water?
No, it's not a protein water.
The
It's just
Premier
the
protein?
Premier.
Okay.
Actually, I probably need to invest in some protein water. That would make sense.
Yeah. So if you're only getting 12 ounces of Gatorade, 16 ounces of water, I think the Premier Protein's 11 ounces or 12?
So
12.
That's why I said I barely hit 40.
Yeah, and I think it's 11.
And I've been trying to do some Jello here and there, and I put like protein in it, but I mean, I really wouldn't count that. Cause just to do like a 4 ounce, it took me all day to eat
Okay.
that.
What kind of protein are you putting in it?
The
Like give
the
it powder?
Gen Pro, yeah,
How much would you say?
2 scoops.
How much is that though?
On the bottle it says 11 grams, but on the bottle it says it absorbs just 30. So I would take the 11 grams.
Yeah,
over 30.
Absorbs 30. Like how do you get 11 from 30?
Yeah.
The alternate I've heard from some of the dietitians that some of it doesn't absorb as well, so you get less than it says. And I'm like, well, if they drink it or eat it, they're gonna get something. If they don't, then they're getting nothing. They're like, yeah, good point. So, so we'll say 10 grams from protein powder. I mean, and so even if it takes you all day to get that, that counts. So you're getting 40 grams of protein. You have to get more fluids. If you don't, you're gonna be admitted by Monday. You have to.
Okay.
I mean, and that's probably an exaggeration. Usually the people that end up admitted 3 days after their post-op visit with me are the ones that are getting 1 bottle of water. So I'm being a little exaggerated, but right now you're still kind of tanked up from all those fluids you got in the hospital. And that's why people can make it. It amazed me at first. I was like, why do they get 8 days like through? And they'll look great at their post-op, but they'll tell me they're only drinking 1 bottle of water. I'm like, how is that? There's no way you feel good. And they say they do. And it's always 2 to 3 days later, they're like, oh, I feel awful. But it's very much, I mean, you're on an IV most of the time you're in the hospital. One patient complained to me last week, I weighed 5 pounds more after the surgery when I got home than before. I was like, because you were on IV fluids. He's like, yeah, I figured that out. And so, right now, I mean, you're scraping by, you're getting 40, that's like bare minimum, but I always want you to overshoot that because it only takes 1 bad day. And I just want you to get used to that. And so I'm okay with you only getting what you're doing for protein. I'm not too worried about the protein. Yeah, your goal is 65 grams, but Dr. Brackman will tell you he doesn't worry about protein at all. I worry about protein because I've seen some complications from a patient or 2 not getting enough that I had to figure out, and thankfully I did figure it out, so I worry about it more. But if he can say he's not worried about it at all, I'm not worried about it much. And like I said, if you're getting 30 grams of protein.
Yeah, yesterday I did more of a timer because I kept hearing people say use a timer, and I'm like, I don't use no timer.
No, use a
but
timer.
When I started using it, I was
Do you have
like,
a smartphone?
Yeah.
Verytastic. Do you have the app?
No.
Download it. It'll put, you can put a timer on it. It lets you track it too, so it makes it easier as you're trying to remember it. It lets you log water like 8 ounces at a time. And so use that. Set a timer until you're used to it, until you're getting enough water. Like that's part of the reason I give everybody like 2 weeks off of work if they want it, because I want you drinking water. And there's no way I could set a timer here. Though the amount of spam calls I'm getting today, I set a timer every 15 minutes, it'd be less than that. But yeah, it's hard to go back to work and timer at 15 minutes. You have to be in the habit of doing that. So set a timer every 15 minutes.
Yeah, that did help. So
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yeah.
And they gave you the medicine cup at the hospital, right?
Yeah, but that was
Yeah. So I mean,
I was
people
like,
who are having
sipping
like,
is good.
yeah,
for me.
if you can sip and you can, be a big girl and sip appropriately, then that's fantastic. Usually I'm like, if we have to, you need to make sure you're at least sipping that 1 ounce every 15 minutes.
Right.
What supplements did you get again?
I know I have like a 500 ml calcium chew. I think those are 3 today, right?
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. And then I have the one that you suggested, but it tastes terrible. Like I couldn't finish it.
Did you
So I
get the
just got
capsule?
this. Now I ended up getting the chewable. I thought it would make more sense.
I told you not to do that.
You did.
I
was
told
like,
you.
but it makes more sense to chew
So
it.
then you went and got this capsule?
Right?
Oh,
It was the only thing that could be available next day. That's why
Yeah.
I bought that one. But
Well, use this. I'm not as familiar as this one.
that's
How
why I
much
burned
was it?
It was,
Because the Procure is like the cheapest one I found.
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna stick with that. It's just something that it looked right, and so I just got it.
I'll give you, we have some samples of Procare, so I'll grab you a. The thing is, they gave us, the sample they gave us that's a capsule, doesn't have iron, then they gave us a chewable with iron, which you basically already had. So I'll go get you the capsule without iron, but yeah, the capsules are better. Those chewable are nasty.
Yeah.
So either way.
Only because I thought I was about to die when he gave me a extra strength. I was like, I can't do this. My brother, because he's taking care of me right now. So he was like, here's the extra strength stuff that they making you take. And I was like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta take it.
So yeah, you've been taking your vitamins this week?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even have to do that, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can take a week off if you want, you'll be fine, but yeah. If you wanna finish those, that's fine. They're not gonna be bad enough to say don't finish them, but ProCare is literally my go-to because it's cheaper and everybody does well on it. That's why I'm like, wait, you didn't do well on it? You got the cheap ones.
Yeah. I'm like, it didn't do anything in my stomach. It was just the fact that the chalkiness was still in my throat, and I was like, get it out.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's why I don't. It's awful.
So I needed my phone at that point, so I had to cut off the video. But basically, the rest of that was looking up the item that I had bought from Amazon and seeing if it was okay for me to take, because she was saying that all the vitamins are not the same. Conclusion was, it was perfectly fine. She said if that's what I wanted to continue to take, that I could do that. And then she also told me that I could start eating. Okay, yeah, don't mind anything that you see. So I put together a little cheese plate. Well, it's not really a cheese plate, but you know. I'm using this right here. I'm gonna show you what I got, okay? Okay, so here's what's in the bowl. I have grapes, cheese stick, boiled egg, and salt and pepper. I'm pretty darn sure I can finish this whole thing, but I'll let you know if there's anything left. Okay, yeah, I got the burpees, so I'm done. I basically ate it all. All I had left was a piece of cheese. That's it. That's the plate. It's done.
So as you can see here, I got a little bit creative. I ended up putting my protein into a cereal and putting my protein drinks into the Ninja Creamy to have ice cream, and I ended up using ground chicken to make chicken nuggets. So I was very much creative in trying to get my protein in over the months. Here is my 2-month weigh-in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the information that was provided here. By no means was this journey easy, and I still have time to go. But even if I'm about to do a 2-year update on this, and tell you all the mistakes I made, and what I'm continuing to do to keep the weight loss that I did obtain, and I'm here for the next journey. So make sure you like and subscribe. Come back for the next one. Make sure you turn on that notification bell. And have me on social media, because I do post when I do post again on here. So have a good day.